Some people are asking, what happened to the ceasefire? Why did it break down? I'm going to show you on a video why the ceasefire ended. I want to show you what happened in Israel yesterday. It's unbelievable. Two Arab terrorists drove up to a bus stop. Israel has a very, very advanced public transport system, buses and trains virtually everywhere. They drove up to a bus stop, got out, and started slaughtering people at the bus stop. The video camera that's permanent that shows the bus arrivals and departures happened to catch the video. Here it is, and then I'm going to tell you the story behind it.
בהתחלה זה היה שחרור יותר מתון מבחינה תקשורתית, לא עשו חגיגות לפי ההסכם שנכתב שאסור לעשות חגיגות של שחרור מחבלות, ולאט לאט פעימה אחר פעימה החגיגות בחרו והתרבו. ראינו חגיגות גם במזרח ירושלים. אני אציע סך כרגע שמספר הנפגעים עודכן ל7, ביניהם 2 במצב אנוש.
That was attempted mass murder. I think 4 people are dead. A whole bunch of them are in emergency surgeries right now. 2 passerbyers who happen to have guns on them. This is why you want guns in society. Killed the guys. It turns out that Hamas, who everyone is saying that loves Hamas, who wants just peace and respect, claim credit that those were Hamas murderers, and they're sending more. Now, let me ask you a couple of questions. I think I know what you're going to say. How do you make peace, or even think it's a possibility for someone that says, hey, let's make peace. And while you're thinking about it, I'm going to kill your neighbor, your mother, your friends across the street, and everybody at the bus stop. And then the leader of Hamas came out this morning, as I told you, and said, what happened on October 7th was just the beginning. We've got a lot more planned. What would you do if you were Israel?
Can I give 2 answers to that?
Absolutely.
Okay, so the first answer that the left is what the answer that they would like to hear is, okay, I'll just lay my life down and you can take it. So then that way we'll have peace. That's what the left wants to hear. But in reality, you got to get rid of the cockroaches. If you're going to come in and, they're going to harm your family, they're going to harm you, you are left with no choice but to defend the only life that you get, the only life that you have. There's no do-over. There's no reset button. Once they take it, you're done. So you have to stand up for yourselves. You have to stand up. Now, and I strongly believe in, you turn the other cheek, but this is not turning the other cheek in this case. These people want, if you don't allow me to kill you, that means you don't want peace. Make that make sense. You're not dealing with average people. Turn the other cheek means that someone did something to you and they possibly didn't mean to do it on purpose. It was like an accident, like, I'm so sorry. You turn the other cheek, right? And if someone get angry with you, they smack you and like, okay, you know what? I may deserve that one. I'll turn the other cheek. But in this case, they're trying to end your life, your family's life, destroy everything about you. And they've been doing it for year and year and decade even. And you're just supposed to like, nope, okay, here you go. Let me just lay down. You can't do that. You have to step up. You have to.
It makes me crazy when I think about, I've seen so many of these videos where people have been shot and killed by terrorists, and I've been there. I've been all through Sderot and the kibbutzim on the border of Gaza and the Lebanese border that has now been evacuated from all the cities up there because Hezbollah is raining missiles down on them. You don't negotiate with people that promise you, as long as I'm breathing, I'm going to do everything I can to kill you.
Yeah.
To kill you.
There's no, I mean, they've already told you. They don't want to hear nothing else. They can care less what you have to say. They can care less that you're going to give them free fuel. They can care less that you're going to give them free food. They can care less that you're going to give them free water. They can care less that you give them free to your land. They can care less that you do all of that for them. They're still going to try and kill you. You can't negotiate with them. There's no getting along with them. That's like going, okay, it's like this, Barry. You're a lamb. And you just happen, got a little cut on you, and the bear can smell the blood, or the tiger can smell the blood. And the lamb walks up to the tiger. Look. Can we just get along? The tiger say, yeah. Once I put you on my dinner plate, we'll all be happy.
Yep. And truthfully, the only people that seem to realize it are you, me, and Israel, because the whole rest of the world, including our government, is calling for, you got to temper your response. You got to tone things down. I saw a guy on Piers Morgan the other day calling Winston Churchill, the greatest statesman in the history of maybe modern times, who saved the West from the Nazis, a war criminal for bombing Germany, and Roosevelt and Truman for bombing Japan.
Yeah,
at the
that's
time,
because they see Nazis as their allies. That's because they see
them at the time.
Yeah, and it's because they see Nazis as their allies, right? I'm pretty sure you've seen it. There's these videos flying around there saying that Hitler should have finished the job. It's so disgusting. And these same people that are here flying these pro-Hamas Palestinian terrorist flags, they're regurgitating the same thing. They're calling for violence, Barry. None of them flying the American flag here in America, but yet they're flying these flags. And Barry, where did they get all these flags from? Because I can't go to a Walmart, to a Target, not that I'm going to go to Target or even Walmart, but you can't even go down to the local store here or even a hardware store, what have you, and buy a Palestinian flag. But yet you see thousands of them on the streets of America. Can I take an American flag, Barry, and go into the Gaza Strip and fly it with other people?
Oh, yeah, for somewhere between 1 and 2 seconds, and then you'll be killed. Israeli flag quicker. Absolutely quicker.
I mean, what gives them the gall to think they can come here to the United States of America and fly the Palestinian flag, and then they're taking down the American flag and put up the Palestinian flag, and some police officers watch it take place, watch this happening. They're taking our country over.